Hey everybody, this is Mr. Crochet's disembodied voice, and I thought I'd try out this little screencast and talk about some of the assignments or projects that are due, where to find them, and what I thought about we'd talk about today are the two projects that are due earliest, which is the Consciousness Project, and that's due April 3rd, and the Outside Book Response, which is due April 17th. And if you want to access those, you would go to Canvas, obviously, and go to announcements. So for example, I'll just go through this. Let's just say I'll go right here. And it doesn't matter if you're in lead or any of the other classes, they're all the same. All my announcements are the same, I should say. So go to announcements. And what you should be looking for is important English 12 message. Please read, click on that. And you're going to find right here below are links to all the major assignments, projects up to April 23rd. And of course, you're going to submit them on Canvas. So Consciousness Project, I'll talk a little bit about that, April 3rd. And what you're going to do is you're going to click on this, and it'll take you to the page. And the first thing it says what to write about in your Consciousness Project, that's what I would click on first. You've got a rubric here, but this really tells you everything. And of course, this is the list. Some of you, and it's like 2 people, are going to be writing a book and celebrating one person. So you would go here. The rest of you, I would go right here, click on it, and it's going to download. And I'll open it up. And this is what you're going to do. And for each task, and you're going to do 10 tasks. Now, you could do this alone, or you could do it with a partner. Now, if you do it with a partner, I would recommend that you do it virtually, which would be kind of interesting in and of itself. Or if you, keep 6 feet away, I guess you could do that too, but just be safe. So each task is going to have a written response, should be at least a page and a half in length. And you're really just answering 3 things. First, give an overview of what you did, the steps you took to get there. Don't leave anything out. You're just talking about the process. Second part, before you do the task, what are you exploring? What do you want to find out? Why will do this heighten your awareness? You could ask yourself a lot of questions, but these are good things to do before you start. And then if you really just get lost, ask this question. What was I ignorant of at the beginning of the task, and what am I aware of at the end? That's the big takeaway after you do it. And then finally, part 3 kind of answers that question, what I just said. What did you learn or take away? What are you more or less aware of? Don't shortchange it. And you can choose some of these questions to answer part 3 if you want. What did you see, feel, or remember? New insights? What surprised you, challenged you, frustrated you? What will you've changed? And does your project have any future applications in your life, the world? This is a really interesting time that we're living in, of course. I don't remember a time like this, so I think that we all can be aware of what's going on around us. It's a good time to do that. It's a good time to reflect, and you can use this project to do that. I will upload some examples from previous years. Some people did this last year. So that's the Consciousness Project. And then I'm going to go back to announcements. And I'll talk a little bit about the Outside Book Report. This is the same thing that you did in the fall. So I'm going to go back to important message. And Outside Book Response, April 17th. And I'll click on this. And this will take you to the assignment. And as you can see, it's got the list of books right here. Life of Pi, Deep, Touching the Void, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, Battle of the Whiskey Robber, The Soul's Code, and then Homo Deus. By the way, audible.com is offering free audiobooks to all students. So If you just can't find a title, you can listen to it, and that's good too. So, and if you need like a digital copy, I know you can get a digital copy on Amazon. But if you're really having a problem finding a book or getting a book, please let me know. Just send me an email. And then when you're done reading it, you're going to write 3 pages. I would say no more, no less. Don't just give me 2 pages. The book, should be able to write a lot about it. So minimum, maximum length is 3 pages. Half a page should be devoted to a summary. Now, this is where a lot of people, like, they give me a full page summary. No. I don't really care about plot because I know the plot. I know the books. So half a page, it's just a good exercise. Half a page devoted to summary. And then the next 2.5 to 3 pages, you're answering these questions. Now, you don't have to answer every single question. You can focus on 3 or 4, whatever you want to do. And what I would do is that I would actually write out this question, state it, and then in paragraph form, right underneath the question, just answer it. And when you're done answering it, go on to the next question. What ideas make you stop and think? Prompts questions. The most important one is probably here. How does the book relate to ideas, concepts, themes, or characters we have studied so far this semester? Doesn't even have to be this semester. It could be last semester. It could be in your life, whatever's going on in the world today. Just make it your own and make sure that you're talking about the book and you're relating it to your own experience or what you've learned so far. You can relate to another class if you want, but it's pretty wide open. So if you guys are having any problems with any of these projects or have any questions, please let me know. Email me and I'll get right back to you. And I'll talk a little bit more about the Genius Project in another screencast, but I would say right now, if you are working with a partner and if you can, try to do it virtually, even if that means one person is actually working on it. If you're building something, the other person has to be there virtually. I'm going to give you guys a lot of grace on that particular project. And look, we're just going to see what happens. But as I said, I think I'll have a whole other screencast devoted to that. A lot of it's going to be about process, like what happened? What did you do? I wouldn't worry so much about the research component. I was going to teach that live, and it's a lot harder to do when we're, in this particular state. So really, really focus on the process right now and see if you can keep doing it. Anyway, thank you, and that's all from here.